Wait! It's me!
I deduce he went through that door.
Tor left the wellness center.
Okay, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, come on.
Thanks, game. Am I missing anything? Okay.
An electric lock. Looks like it's controlled remotely.
Now we need to get into the office. We were just at the office. Oh, there's a door in the office. I totally knew that. About the weather we're having. It sort of makes sense that there were not a lot of bullets in a care home.
A security computer.
And this puzzle. I remember this puzzle. Take care of the dead raccoon over by the bunker. Smell very bad. Not good for my hangover. Vladimir Blum. And yeah, he's joined
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
We've cracked the case.
Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
Okay, it's not 00000. It's not 00001. Right, it's not 00002. Right, it's not 00. Okay, I'll stop. He's got to do the stupid post-it note.
Day, then month. He
Day.
uses European formatting.
Day, then month. I don't remember that line. I just did that and I was like, hang on, would it have worked the other way around? I distinctly remember doing that. And her not saying, I don't remember saying anything.
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
Looking forward to something in August. Day after the new moon. August
I
after
have what
blue
I need
moon.
to figure out the password.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 1708? No, John, it's not the moon, it's after that. $15.08. Alright, I'll August. After new moon. Some dates are circled. $15.08. But that's not after the new moon. How do we know it's after the new moon? Oh, the day after the new moon. $18. What year is it? um 17. Oh, those are all days after new moons. So 17. Sorry, that shouldn't have taken as long as it did.
And the doors are open.
And the beat goes on. Vladimir, I do not need to remind you that Tornodon would be ideal candidates for the cult. Please try harder to recruit them. Why did you take a doorknob to my personal room? I'm sick of old people's tricks. You bring it back so I can get my rifle. I'm supposed to go on a deer hunt tomorrow. If you don't, I'll hunt you instead. I have a little doorknob that's out of place. Solve these clues and you can trace your way back to your private space. Meet you at the greet side the brass glassy tray cage where flowers, pretty flowers bloom. That's Norman, right? Because he had riddles.
There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
They do like hitting people with hammers. Well, he does anyway. Okay. Here's a dog.
This door needs a knob.
That requires me to go back outside, right? I meet you at the greet, inside the bright glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom. Okay, this is where pretty flowers bloom. There's the doorknob. Oops.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
It's not cold anymore because I left it an hour. I was thinking like I could get a little mini fridge. It's like, no, John, you have an actual fridge over there. So like a bucket with ice in. Might actually work quite well. The ice would melt, wouldn't it? But like, I can't justify having a fridge in a room next. Also, what do you think, John? When you bought the cottage, you specifically wanted a fucking door between you and the fridge because you hated the goddamn humming. So no, John, you're not getting a mini fridge just to keep the can cold. Get another can. You have like 40. That's not even exaggerating. I have. There's so many. It would be nice if it'd be cool right next to me, but whatever. It's just not going to be a thing. I'll be right back. I'm putting a bunch of stuff in the fridge. If you want your love to be set free, you will have to make a cup of tea. I haven't made a cup of tea. Put the open can in the fridge, and I got a mango tango because it's cold. I definitely didn't pour mango tango on myself. That was an optical illusion. I'm not sure how that happened, John. I opened the can and I was like, well, I expect there to be less than a full can. Whatever. Let's carry on. That is the wrong controller. It's part of the deer float. Oh, because Vlad is a part of the club, but yes.
On greener pastures now.
I mean, I guess I already have the gun. Little bit underwhelmed by this room, but I did solve it the first time around. I guess we can go there now. I can never tell which one of the buttons it wants me to press.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
Gale, no! Violent outbursts resulting from rapid onset dementia should be restrained whenever possible until a dosage can be found to impede his aggression. Harry. That's my favourite monster in the game. I do wish there was a couple more. But I always do. Apparently... Control 2 is going to have more monsters. Like, they specifically bring up in a video, people say there needs to be more monsters in the game. We'll see. We need to reload you. How do I dodge? You used to be able to dodge and get a free reload. I'm assuming they've patched that, but I definitely... L1. We'll have to test that out at some point. I'm going to need to dodge more as well.
Need to catch up with Tor.
I mean, yeah, that's like the entire reason you're here. So fresh. I'll consult map. Hang on. But where? Where is point of interest? I can't see a point of interest. Yeah, the map is lying to me.
This must have been Tor's.
Thanks, game. It's probably fine. Thanks, game.
You come out of here this minute! That water is bad for you! Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him go, Tor!
You stop being a monster this instant.
Tor? There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in? What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Rose's lies.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
Well, she's the new lamp lady.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Torringale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
No, I was going to read the thing first. That one?
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Back to the home. Feel like her real accent came out when she said the word baby. Oh, hang on. So there's a manuscript page.
It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
So what does he do? Just move the patch?
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
Guilty. They were the only Alan-related containers I could find online. He told me to destroy the Taken around town, and I needed some way to stash my gear. I even recruited Mandy May to make knitwork decorations to mark the sites. The stashes are for you, too. You being the hero and all.
Thanks. I already have been. Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that, too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
Stares off the... I feel like she's like the one canon character.
When you read Alan's work, do you hear his voice in your head too?
I do.
Such a beautiful voice.
Yeah, she's the only character that when she stares off into the middle distance like that, that's probably what she'd actually do, rather than just being a bit uncanny. What am I doing?
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
I seem to remember we have to do stuff in the bunker. Oh yeah, we need the record as well.
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story? Huh. Rose Marigold left these lunchboxes for me. Alan Wake apparently told her to. I guess I owe her one.
Okay.
I need bolt cutters.
Oh, I probably have to do that first then. Oh, Vlad's dead. When I moved into this cottage, I didn't have room for my sofa. When I have like a 3-piece suite, two loans and a long one. But I didn't actually want the long one when I bought it. I just pointed at it when I got it from the charity store. Was it a charity store? Yeah, it was. And then when they delivered it the first time around, I was like, oh, I've got an entire set. Oh, well, I'll figure out where that goes. Oh yeah, I think I didn't expect to see it. Whatever. But when I moved here, I didn't have room, so I kept one in the office. And the office got flooded, and I lost my fucking server. Buy more fuses. V is for Vlad. Don't know why I said it like that.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Nope, put that back on. Gun, rifle. Hang on. Don't need that many of those. Don't need those either. Been a while since I've actually saved. I'll be right back. I'll be like a minute. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, we need that manuscript.
Must be locked from the other side.
Come here.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, They're nose picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, touching things, touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
He grew a poison tree. To keep stealing the fuses. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commute in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Zane in Finland, and his partner Barbara Yager, born Baba Jakala in Finland. It took me till this game to realise she's called Baba Yaga. And like I just completely missed a pun in the first game. Have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside the town, and the couple has already settled in his home country and internationally as well. Mr. Zane is a well-known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In the conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams, talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, the Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the community clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree, a person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach within a higher state of artistic inspiration with aid of magic mushrooms. While a Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will put our town on the artistic map.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
But no. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, right. You win this time, game. that the fuse?
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Thanks, game. $273.
A fuse. Could come in handy.
I mean, is that not specifically why we're here? Sorry, 1 second. Okay.
It doesn't budge. won't open.
Safe in here. Vlad, no! I don't actually know where the fuse goes. Okay, I must be missing the bolt cutters.
I've got to head out for a special mission for Alan soon. You've got things covered here.
I need something to cut this.
I mean, I can go all the way through, but I just assumed it would just give me the bolt cutters. It didn't take very long anyway. Assuming it does actually let me out. It does, lovely. Well, that's where she said they'd be. Just chat with him.
Why are we out here again?
Hey, Saga! Welcome to the emergency muster point!
Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman MacDonald what to do.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto.
What, you heard you say your motto
We'd be
once?
happy to have you on the show anytime. Me and my listeners.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Why are we out here again?
You want to use a ghost?
Safe from what? I bet Tor is having one of his drunken fits again.
Where's the Oh, we'll go there soon enough.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Keep going up. I have a little, like, shrine.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
He's dead.
But I like his shoes.
I like that he's the one character in the game. Yeah, he's just, there's a cult.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Finland for holidays. It's midnight. Yeah, I don't know why this effect exists.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
Barry. Didn't do your due diligence, and now Gail's dead. Also, Cynthia.
Temp lights. Key fob's no good without power.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
That devil, he loves sitting in trees, but he's unpredictable where he sits. Is there a way to the basement from this side?
Don't go getting any ideas. This is the designated muster point.
Fine, whatever, I'll just run through again. Oh, is that where I went in? That's where I went in, isn't it? Okay. Where's the generator then?
I can't get through this. It's not opening.
I've got the fuses, I just don't know where the generator is. Artie said down in the basement. that's not the direction I wanted to go.